Okay guys, we're back. I figured that this was going to take a while, so I took a little break. I'm back at it again. Ready to date Jerry, I think he was called. So, let's see. I'm ready to lay some eggs. Oh yeah, I was about to hurl. No. I swear, I have to go on one more vomit coaster. Fear not, dear Randy. I'm ready to lay my eggs. Oh, good then. Right, right here? Yes. This ditch is squalid and dank. Damp and proudly moist. In close proximity to the hot accent. Yes, a perfect nesting location. Right, do you need me here for this, or fetch me a hot dog, mating partner? I mean, I can do that, sure. Egg laying is a strenuous ordeal. I require sustenance. Fine, fine. I'll be right back. With one quality fairground wiener. Oh, who am I kidding? We both know that there'll be rat tails, big hooves, and horse jerky in the sausage. Oh, Jerry. Oh, look! My eggs! Aww. Cute. My babies. Huh, well, would you look at that? They're, defensive Neanderthal and grunting. Neanderthal. They're, beautiful? Proud Neanderthal. Grunting. Hey! The wiener is back. Huh? I suppose these be your eggs then. I'm a mom, Randy, a mom! Aren't they beautiful, Randy? I will die before I let you make an omelet with my own bar babies. Yeah, they're quite, green. I'd like to see you lay better eggs, Randy. Or, thank you. Let's stay nice to Randy, because Randy is a bit sad. You are very much welcome. So, what now? Throw some topsoil over the eggs and... Good, my babies are safe and sound. Okay, so like... The eggs have been laid, but the night is so young. We should, like, seize the moment? Deem the carp? Yeah, deem the carp! Deem the carp! Or I could just, I don't know, flee into the night. I want to deem the carp. Oh yeah, what shall we do first? Go play some dumb carnival games? Read the hot accent? Wouldn't I have to walk to all those places? Yeah, a whole 10 meters that way. Oh dear. It appears that Randy wants you to walk 11 yards to your left. Fuck, oh fuck. What's there then? Is it my tent? I just laid a fuck ton of eggs, my legs are jelly. My legs are limp and flaccid. Yeah. Also, never use the word flaccid around me again, thanks. Okay, calm down. Just look around for something to do. Something slightly closer than 10 meters away. Something you can crawl over to if you have to crawl. Hot dog activity. I'm sorry, what? Also, maybe stop talking to me in front of Randy. You're probably scaring him because you sound like a wounded animal. Right now. I am a wounded feral animal. Wounded. Han, are you alright? Do you need a glass of water or whatever combo of whiskey and bad nectar your kind likely consumes? Panic. Hon, you just said the word panic out loud. Fortune teller. What? Look, Randy. Oh, is there a fortune teller, perhaps? Exactly 2 easily growable meters dead away. Madam Mediocre. Out of order, no. Is that a fortune teller animatronic? Madam Mediocre. Look, I don't know, I kinda have a... That sounds like a bad idea. But dear Randy... Don't you want to gaze into your future? I mean, my present is already bad enough. And the sign says this machine is out of order. That won't stop us, Randy. I don't know. I think seeing the next, hopefully much less than 40 years of misery I have left on this hellscape of an orb, all at once just destroy the last fabric of my future. Look, I can't be there. Here, right now. I'll see you around, you know? Okay. Bye, Randy. Huh? That's odd. Yeah. Seems like Randy really didn't like the idea of hearing about his own future. I wonder why that is. I mean, like I said, look at his present. Time is scary. It renders us all eventually, dear narrator. Yeah, unless you're a disembodied voice like me. You can't rot if you don't actually exist. Bastard. Come on then, let's go. I thought I couldn't walk though. Sorry, let me offer a correction. Let's crawl home then. Ah, shit. Goodbye, children. I'll return to you. Oh, when I can. Yeah, circle of life and all that shit. Let's just go. Well, we went on a date. And my ex are late. The following morning. Here I am, awake and fortunately alive. That's me right now. Another fine morning indeed. Fuck, oh god. I hate being alive. I need distraction of some kind. Good morning to you too. Narrator, distract me! Did you know that dragons are actually real, but just really high up in the sky? There's also some closer to the ground, but we can't see those either since they're all invisible. You are a liar! How dare you feed me such falsehoods? The epitome of worthless lies! Oh dear, did you know that ketchup is actually just tomato nectar? You are distracting me from my gnaw! Geez, fine. Well, you could just stare at the light bulb up close for a while? Try to burn your optical sensors out, so you don't have to see how boring your surroundings are? Capital ID. Let's see here. Ah! God, that's a lot of flies. Ooh, sure is. Guess it will help if you clean the place up. Oh yes, let us. It's still February. I'll get started on my yearly clean later. You're gonna actually remember to get it done this year? Without child labor in it. Maybe. That's really a no, isn't this? That's almost definitely yes. How about a change of scenery? Where would I even go? I don't know. You could go to the local bench. Would I have to sit down? Well, legally, no. But why go otherwise? I don't know, but my keister is pretty darn raw. Ugh! Egg laying isn't exactly something I do daily, you know. Fine, you know what? If you wanna go to the bench and not sit down, that's fine too. Nah, I'll sit down. Neato, I'll just stay standing and spare my buttocks then. Stay standing. Let's sit down. Try to sit down. I don't know. Hey, we've managed to sit down on a bench despite our excruciating anal agony. Which is quite impressive, don't get me wrong, but not really much of an activity. Other than not trying to look too agonized, lest passing strangers think you're taking a really strange dump. That is. So what now? You could also look around, gaze at the local scenery. Delightful. Yes. Behold, trees. Hello, trees. Christ, you are easily amused. Right, but I also bore easily. Okay, I'm bored again. Well, why not wait a while before using up this distraction? Gotta boredom. It's unbearable. Seriously? Okay. Let's just go look at something else. Is it a ticket printer? Behold, a mighty swan. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen one of these puppies up close. I mean, they're not puppies. They're swans. Swans! Shh. Please hush now. Make me. Oh no, it's the shredder. God, these things are terrifying up close. Why did we have to give them paper shredders for heads? The fancy of having office swans was a ridiculous one, alright. And a messy one. You know, it just occurred to me why Randy had bandages on his head, since he has to wrangle these feathered shredder dinos on a daily basis. Randy? Who that? The fine chap you went out on a date with last night. The dude with fuckface written on his forehead. Yeah, that's the guy, alright. Wait a moment. You having one of those ideas again? Companionship. If I find Randy, he can like say and do stuff to and in front of me, which like cure my boredom, perhaps. Yep, that's the idea of social interaction anyway. Really? To alleviate boredom? Well, yeah, kinda. Please refer to the handy interaction pentagon. Alleviating boredom. Love. Bug facts. Violence and such. Tax benefits. As you can see, boredom is the key reason we interact with others. With bug facts, violence, tax benefits, and love being the other four less important reasons. Why bug facts? Violence is usually my go-to. Yeah, I refuse to pay taxes. I think they're just neat. Anywho, you should find Randy then. Might end up curing your chronic boredom, you know. Where is he? Where is Randall? Or should I look for him first? Well, normally I'd say check if he's being eaten by the local swans at the park, but since we're looking right at him, that's probably a dead end. I have no clue where he could be now. To be frank, why not ask around town? You're really bad at this. Dialtown is a big place. Where should I start? Okay, off I go then. On me merry way. Well, I'm sure most of the stores in the city have banned Randy from their parking lots for bumming out their customers, so they might be a good place to start. Grips it away, Scott. Oh, chapter 2. To assist a bum. Please help me. Oh. We're going to save Randy. Oh yeah. Leave here. Summon a local hobo for a brand new conversation. Hey, it's God again. Hi, looky here who it is. My good green buddy here to keep me company on this blessed spring afternoon. Hey, howdy. Someone's in a good mood today. Damn it, you're not Randy. Randy, you're not Randy. Oh. Well, shit. I could have told you that. Are you drunk? You smell drunk. Aha, very astute. I see someone knows how to make their nostrils work for them. As a matter of fact, someone discarded a perfectly good quarter bottle of rum in a nearby dumpster, and boy oh boy am I a boss right now. And someone just threw it away. Doesn't alcohol cost money? And you downed it like some sort of cretin. Don't you know how dangerous it is? So you're saying you would have passed up on the rum? What? Why'd you ask? Do you have some for me? Can I have some? Haha! Principles are like twigs, I find. Fuck 'em. Otherwise, I've always thought that trees were overrated garbage too. Hey, how about you stick around for a minute and we shoot the shit? As the kids say. It's taking every fiber of my being not to vomit right now, and having something in front of me is doing wonders for my focus. So, how about it? I'll answer whatever ridiculous questions you can conjure if you keep me company for just a few more minutes. Hey, maybe we can help each other out then. I'm actually looking for someone. Ooh. No. Well, look at Miss Big Shot over here with friends and places to go. And to think you were desperate enough to ask me out yesterday. Moving on up in the world, I see. Who are you looking for anyhow? My buddy Randy. Have you seen him? The most powerful person in Dialtown. You're looking for the most powerful person in Dialtown and you're talking to me? Talk about barking up the wrong tree. Me barking, I'm not the one with the face of a dumb fucking dog. What, aren't you well connected or powerful? I stink. So do I, it appears you're at an impasse. Thanks, me too. Shit, I've been checkmated. The classic meeting of the foam brick versus the undrivable truck. A tale older than time itself. Please take pity on me. What's shit so badly? What are you even looking for anyhow? Money, I'm broke, man. Real food, I want to eat lobster tonight. I want to seduce my way into incredible wealth. Aha! Gold digging, I see. I can see I don't respect the hustle, but unless you feel like getting on a bus and winding up far away from here, I doubt you'll have much luck with that. And why's that? Well, there isn't really a whole lot of obscene wealth to be found in Dialtown, to be frank. I mean, if you had actual money and resources, why on earth would you want to live in a place like this, right? Easy access to smog? This space isn't so bad, you know. There's plenty of boogie New York penthouses with ample access to the city smog, you know. Finer smog, the cream of the crop, as far as smog goes. Damn, leather smog. All my life I've been on the cheap shit. Smog is smog. Fuck. Mutism. All fumes are good fumes, damn it. Spoken like someone who's never had a huff of the good stuff, huh? Nobody in town is here because they really want to be, and the same is true of our leaders. Second-rate town tends to produce second-rate tyrants. Powerful to us, sure, but if you plop them anywhere else, they'll find it hard to survive. In a sense, they're less like sharks and more like the largest garbs in the algae-ridden pond we call home. Dialtown only has one true millionaire, and that's our dear mayor. So I need to seduce the mayor if I want to become rich. So what are you doing here if nobody here actually wants to be? Oh boy, now that's a lousy idea if I ever heard one. Trying to seduce the mayor though, that's... I honestly doubt you could find a more lethal use of your time if you tried. Ooh. Well, I do also enjoy playing in traffic. But what if I give her a sensual look and wink sexily at her? Yeah, if you ever pull that shit in her company, she's gonna fucking kill you. At that point, why not just visit the zoo and jump into the tiger enclosure? Exact same result with a slightly shorter walk too. The key with gold digging is to ensure you actually survive the ordeal, so you actually get to cash out later on. That's smart. Find a better target, you'll thank yourself later, when you look back at this moment with all of your limbs intact and organs still inside you. Now then, with that hogwash out of the way, perhaps you have a few questions for me? I think I'm all done. You know how they say, it's been a pleasure? Say it's been a pleasure. Take care, everyone. I have a feeling that our paths will likely cross again soon. Yeah, me too. Take care about what you said. Ugh, I sure hope not. Okay, I'm done with God. Until then, green one. Ciao. Ugh, still no close to finding Randy. Nope. For all the bullshit that guys spewed, Randy's whereabouts are still yet unknown. He's still at large. Come then, banana. Let's get back to it. Narrator, do you think I'll ever get to become a god? Alright, let's head off then. Leave the area. Where would you like to go? Okay, so we can't date the cinema dude because he was into phones. This one, I'm not sure if he ruined it with him or that he just wasn't interested at the moment. Let's go talk to Karen since we accidentally milked ourselves in front of her. Perhaps we can make up with her. I liked her. What would you like to do? Ring for a teller. On further inspections, it seems that the rope on the bell has been replaced with a string of licorice. Can I attempt to ring the bell? Since licorice won't make any noise and will just squish around in your hands. No. Can I at least devour the licorice? You would like licorice, wouldn't you? I'm so hungry, please. Fine, go ahead. Ugh, sounds. Well, do you feel complete now? As hollow as ever before. Right. Yes. Okay, ring for teller, so that's not possible. Then leave the bank. Let's try the phone shop then. But I did eat then. So what now? Summon Gabby. Oh, that was his name, of course. Gabby! I need you! Yeah, it's Gabby. Oh, green one. It's you. You're looking for something in this time? For something in particular this time? Fine. Thanks, yeah. Have you seen Randy around? Yeah. Let me stop you right there, hon. I know 6 men and at least 2 horses named Randy. I'd wager you aren't looking for either of them 2 horses, are you? No, my Randy is human and like it shoots away with like 4 swans. Alright then, describe him. Shit. Memorable qualities. He's usually wet and smells like tires. Oh, he also shrieks constantly. You're not being awfully specific now, are you? Oh, come on, that describes Randy perfectly. It also describes most possums, in fairness. It's fine, I'll just ask someone else. Right then, next question. Let's spend some quality time with him. So the Callum Crown. I asked about the inventor, man who built the very first phone head. Father became mayor of this entire town, then Prusy of this air country. Then, cool. Of course, this was all just before the worldwide dial-up, mind you. If it weren't for him, we'd still have our old fleshy heads and the world be nothing like it is now. Okay. You were alive before the worldwide dial-up. Asking him about his customers' healthcare ain't exactly the most affordable and often enough. It's something small in the head that's acting out. Oh, so is this like a doctor's office? Or was that be shots transmitter, etc., etc.? So most people don't want, or rather can't afford to go to a doc over every small malfunction part. So that's where I come in. Or rather, my shop and my parts do. With a level head, all it takes is a steady hand and instructions to replace the faulty part. Of course, to each your own. I still say people should see a doc for bigger issues if possible. Anyway, that's how things have been for most of my life, but as of recently, different parts, so... What kind of parts do you sell now? Cosmetics! Of course. I see a lot of young ones coming in here from time to time looking for whatever piece I don't need. Slap them on their heads and bam, you've got a hybrid head. Why? It's just them expressing themselves. The breaking down of old society rules, old concepts. See, funny thing is, society seems to be changing with new people coming in and old people leaving. Back in my day, you were what others said you were, and that was that. Were things simpler back then? Things were cleaner, I guess you could say. You know your role. But clean ain't perfect. Just meant folks and suffer. Oh, just meant folks were suffering out of earshot. Easy to take a beautiful photo when the trash is shoved out of frame, ain't it? Now, folks are speaking up for themselves and people miss the simple times. But times are never simple for the folk who are not speaking up for themselves, and change is never purity. Purity? Oh, purity. Out of curiosity, what do you think? I think people should just take what they're giving. I think people should seek happiness. I'm glad to hear that, friend. Yes, he got us a friend. I've always found the idea of living as something not mighty ridiculous. I've always found the idea of living as something you're not mightily ridiculous, given we have the technology to change ourselves. Humans are just incomplete masterpieces, presuming we truly can be considered as such. And art ain't ever finished, it's abandoned. Don't ever give up on yourself. We can all change. Okay, I'm done with Gabby. Leave shop. Leave the area. Where would we like to go? Okay, so the cinema dude wasn't interested in us. Local park? Nearby playground. See if Brandy is here. Perhaps you can ask the kid. Little Billy. need something, Blossom? You see Randy around, kid? Who's Randy? You ever see a man get mauled by 6 enraged swans simultaneously? Oh, Randy! Haven't seen him today now. Maybe the swans finally pierced his jugular and dropped the poor bastard. Phone God knows they've been trying. No, I need him alive, damn it. Why? I'm so fucking bored, you have no idea. Well, have you tried bashing your head against the wall till you can't think anymore? No way, Jose. Shit, Grim. The last time you suggested that I tried and it tasted pain for a whole day. Then my ex's skull fell off. See, you probably didn't need one of those exo skulls anyway. I can see the blood flowing under the skin of my head at all times now. Good, helps you keep track of that sort of thing automatically now. What sort of thing? Which way my blood is going? Or that there is blood in my body? Sure, why not? Okay. Bye, Billy. Where is Randy's? That's tent, actually push that. Uptown, Dialtown. And then downtown. Yep. And then we only have the cinema left. Talk to nearby. Oh my god. Ooh. Hello? Hello, hello. Oh hey there. You need something, friends. Ooh. Who you? Identify yourself. Oh, you can call me Harry if you like. No. Sorry, is there anything specific that I can help you with? I'm running late for work and if I'm in the door even a moment afternoon, Mr. Kennedy will have my hide for brunch, which he eats at the ripe hour of 5 p.m. I like your suit, so what's having a job like? So, are you single by any chance? Compliments his suit. I don't actually like a suit, but he likes compliments. The day you should dress for the job you want. They say you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have. That being said, the person who came up with the saying probably never had to clean scuttle or nectar out of the fibers of their clothes. I sincerely apologize on behalf of my moist scuttle brethren. Your suit looks good though. You're cleaning it well, clearly. Let's suck up to him. Thank you. Gives me something to do for a few hours that I don't spend at work each day, you know? Be nice if I could spend some of the time sleeping, but sorry. Is there anything else you need to know? So, let's ask about his job. It's kind of like slavery, except your boss didn't even have the decency to purchase you from Peruvian mountain warlord before hiring you. Incomprehensible, thank you. Gotcha. Any other questions then? Hey, before you go, have you seen Randy? Randy. That name rings a bell, right? Where would I know him from? You ever seen a man get dragged away by a swan kicking and screaming? Oh, that Randy. The infamous Randy. I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I've ran into him. I remember he used to work over in the nearby burger joint and asked me if there's any jobs going at the fast food place I work at a while back. Just between us, Randy is a nice guy and all, but I can't picture him in a sweaty bear suit. One slip in one of those things. Let's skip the text. Anywho, if Randy asks, tell him to stay far away from bear. I'm sure Randy knows not to approach bears, Harry. Sure, okay, I'll definitely let Randy know to avoid bear, whatever that is. It's the name of the restaurant I work at. Yeah. Who on God's green earth names their joint? Their fast food joint? Bear. Preaching to the choir, man. Preaching to the choir, man. Anywho, could always ask around the Dialtown burger joint. Oh, did we now unlock a new area, perhaps? I think the name of the place is Bunny Burgers, if I recall correctly. Never been myself. Heard the guy who owns it is a huge hacker man, though, if you'll excuse my French. He shoos me away every darn time I sniff at the windows of his restaurants. Granted, he couldn't be any worse than my boss. You ever smell a rotting body before? Yes, many times in fact. Next question. What? No. Are you trying to incriminate me? Alright then. Well, if you think a corpse smells bad, then try working for one. Who's his boss? You honestly think a creature that hasn't blinked in a decade knows what a legally mandated toilet break is? Yeah, if you want to find Randy, I'll ask at the nearby burger joint. Thanks, Harry. You're a star. Thanks, Harry. Feel free to call me after work. Okay, let's not go too far yet. Shucks. Okay, man. I'll see you on the flip side then. Burger joint? Oh! Local burger place! Oh, and the city zoo as well. Perhaps these options were already here. Casino, bar, apartment complexes. Can you see Randy in here? I have mole vision, man. 10 feet away is beyond my visual reach. No one in here is hunched over whipping, so no, doubtful. Damn, that would have been a universal indicator, right? You see anyone in there running from swans or begging for change, perhaps? Alas, no to both. Well, that's all I've got, unless you want to sniff at the glass, perhaps. That sounds like a great way to get slapped across the tits by a sour fast food tyrant. Do you have any other ideas? Alas, sniff I must, it seems. Sniff. Yes, let's sniff. Oi, that is the man. Hey you, we've spoken about this. You literal cryptid. Get away from my glass or I'll... Randy? Randy? Yeah, what about him then? Someone told me that he used to work here. Well, yeah, he did. But I fired that load a long time ago. Luth? Hasn't stopped him from burrowing under my skin though, like a human tick he is. Why, you know what they say, you give a man an inch, and then Randy lives in your dumpster. Ah! Nice, so have you seen him around here? Are you saying that Randy is in your dumpster right now? Yes. Hey, at least he pays rent, which means he at least compensates me for my wasted time, like, unlike some people. Yeah, what inconsiderate scoundrels, right? Fine, then I know. Where I'm not wanted, I can take a hint, you know. Then please, phone lord, go take that hint. Bitch. We found him, probably. Well, here we are, behold dumpster. Where was he? Call out, Linda Banana. Use your voice. Randall! I summon thee. Hey, hold on a moment, I'm coming. Please don't leave unless you're an angry taxman, in which case, please do. I'm a enraged garbage woman. You're in my damn dumpster, pal. God, you're utterly pathetic. Han, it's me! Oh, phone lord. Definitely don't go anywhere. Hold on. I don't want to date Randy anymore. He lives in a dumpster. It's so good to see you. Oh, fun god. I haven't even scrubbed the wax out of my receiver pores. You look nice. Fuck you, asshole. I look fucking splendid. You're not so bad looking yourself, my garbage nectar soaked on. Please don't tell me that me being soaked in garbage juice is a turn on for you. Would you rather I despise you for it? What? You get wet, I get wet. Why would you say that? Stop saying such things. Stop talking. Oh no. Sigh. Well, welcome to Casa del Randy, I suppose. So, he's a bit shy, so perhaps I shouldn't, like, flirt with him. Don't bother wiping your feet, they'll just get filthy again as soon as you enter. Fresh is my element, Randy. My feet literally can't get any dirtier. I mean, I know you might smell like trash, but I just assumed it was, like the smell of your egg-laying juices, maybe? That's speciesist. Speciesist. But alas, you're also indeed correct, yes. Yeah, I said as much. I've never seen an egg being laid. Eggs being laid that didn't come out moist. And boy, the swans churn out a lot of those things out. Right, swan eggs indeed. This whole poverty thing you've got going on. You know, living in a dumpster, working off jobs and whatnot. Why did you choose this lifestyle anyway? How'd you end up in this boat? In my lifeboat, then it's the Titanic right now. Oh, if life is a boat. Look, don't get me wrong, that's an excellent question, but boy oh boy, I do not want to answer it. Why not? We can drop the topic if you're not comfortable. No, thanks for the concern, but nah. I need to get all of this drivel off my chest. But not here. A gentleman doesn't just brandish his unmentionables in any old birthplace alley. Do you want me to come inside? Please do, yes. Don't worry, Anne, I'm always happy to come inside. Time to take the plunge. You got a letter or something? Hey, really? Yeah? Shit, do you ever wonder if we're real? Does it ever feel like we're in a game to you? As if we have limited options and are being controlled by some out-of-universe entity? Controlling our actions, dialogue option after dialogue option. Not only do we have one stranger watching us, but there's hundreds. Hundreds of people obsessing over us. Writing stories, creating art that depicts us in strange scenarios, even making odd jokes about you being a hot dog or something whacked to that effect. We're being constantly surveyed by all these eyes, feeling this immense pressure. The thought of being in a fake reality created by some nutjob scares me most of all. At this point, I'm not sure what I'm saying anymore. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Do you ever think about all that, Randy? No. Of course you don't think so. You need a brain to do that, bitch. Okay, let's just forget I said that. Shall we just enter? Yes, let's. And also, we should probably save. Ooh! Randy! Why? Why? Well, here we are. The place looks a little nicer from the outside, doesn't it? That's not saying much, Randy. I'm bad at comparing shitty things. No, it has a unique charm. Really? It turns good this way. Yeah, I thought so. The outside probably just looks better for me because half of the time I see the outside. I'm leaving home to go somewhere nicer. Like work, which is, come to think of it, really no nicer than here. Between being here or being mauled by swans, I'll blow my brains out. That's encouraging. Oh, still gotta jot that suggestion down for later though. Just in case. Oh. About the tragic backstory of yours. Alright, well, look, much like myself, my life story is pretty needless and pathetic. You see, it all started when I was born. Unfortunately, I was born a mere infant at 0 years of age. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk. I just lay in my own feces till I got changed. But look at how far you've come! That sounds awful, at least hatchlings like me can hunt right from the start. I actually don't know how to expect this. Oh, I see. What did baby you eat for nourishment? Mostly centipedes, and I didn't just eat for nourishment either. Hunting was both a mandatory activity and a sport for little me. Oh, the memories. Yeah, guess I can write centipede off the list of species that you may or may not be a part of. Wait, I just presumed that you aren't capable of cannibalism. Oh no, I'll just eat about anyone or anything for the right price. But my sadly finite number of legs kinda shatters that theory. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're not a centipede. My life's complex enough without human centipede marriage laws being involved. Weren't you telling me about your dreadful life? Oh right, well, you know, I've largely lived a perfectly adequate life. Perfectly adequate, bordering on mediocre that is. I had an admittingly rather lousy apartment, worked full-time at a barker place whose dumpster we're squatting in right now. Then one day I decided to do something I rarely done before. I decided to try something new. Let me guess, you had a crack pie. I can already see this choice resulting in exponentially poor fortune for you. Awful idea, there's comfort and safety in damp, squalid, and familiar grosses. Yeah. Well, that's not hard to see looking at my current surroundings. Sorry, let me continue. I decided to go to the fun fair, the same one that you and I visited on our first date. You mean our only date? Oh, interesting. Explains you knew the ticket jar. Oh, knew. Well, explained how you knew and Ticket Cherry knew each other. Yeah, Jerry is incredibly familiar with both me and the immense haze of misfortune that always seems to follow me around. By the way, Jerry really doesn't seem comfortable much. He's right not to be. I bite. Don't worry, that's probably just because of my constant hostility. That's flirting. Wait, you flirt with Jerry? I'd be really jealous right now if my parent wasn't still in complete denial about me dating another living, breathing person of any description. I don't know if I quite count as person, but the spirit's there. Anyway, visiting the fun fair with my then date turned out to be a truly abysmal idea. Did a clown honk at you? You got food poisoning from Dragon Queen, didn't you? Judging from what you must have followed, I can see that. Well, as the old saying goes, hindsight is 20/20. Or the new saying goes, hindsight is age. Sorry, just a little joke. 1800. Oh, since my cat's a phone and whatnot. My laughter gland is secreting the good chemicals. Ooh, wait. You've got a laughter gland? Not sure, but continue. Well, after realizing that I was too much of a shameless coward for any ride that moved faster than the hot dog stand, I realized that my date was getting really bored with my crippling cowardice. As I desperately gazed around the nearby vicinity for an attraction, any attraction, I was brave enough to go on and noticed something off in a not so distant distance. So probably the fortune teller then? Ah, yes. Meta mediocre. An old fortune teller animatronic inside of a tacky purple pine and glass case, cast aside in a barely lit corner of the fanfare, far away from other attractions. Ah, here we go. This is starting to make sense now. I feel like I'm about to find out why you bailed at the end of our date. Yeah, the thing is, the thing looked half deserted, and you know what? It probably was, being a tacky animatronic shoved into a barren corner of the fun fair. From what I could see, only spiders and moths seemed to take much notice of the machine. But even the name of the machine fits its appearance. Madame Mediocre. I felt drawn to it, as if the machine and I were somehow kindred. Anyway, deciding to approach the thing ended up being a train wreck and a half. Did the machine fall on your foot or something? No. Did it steal your date? Not literally, no. Then what happened? I was getting to the parts. I crept over to the old machine and carefully slipped the quarter into its coin slot. My last quarter. And just like that, the machine sprang to life. Lights and all. Then a hazy pre-recorded voice emanated from the small speaker embedded in the mannequin's torso. Place your hands upon my glass, and I shall read your aura and gaze upon your future. I was terrified, admittedly. I mean, I already had a real-life woman next to me as is, and it might as well have been a triple date at that point. My date reassured me, and I slowly outstretched both of my hands to place them against the murky old glass of the machine. The moment my palms so much as brushed the surface of the glass, the machine started screaming at me as if I just set off an air raid siren. The same verse over and over again at a deafening volume. Your future is forfeit. You will die alone and miserable. Go fuck yourself. Over and over and over again. Huh? So that old thing can't tell the future? Well, I'm sorry. That's actually pretty funny. My poor baby. Wait for it, it gets worse. I'm not gonna lie, what followed wasn't exactly my finest hour. And phone, God forbid, my torture shriveled gonads actually manage to spew out any kids. I don't want them remembering me for this after I'm gone. Wait, what did you do? Well, my fight or flight response kicked in. I screamed like a prepubescent girl and throttled the machine. Then the machine fell onto your foot? Why do you keep insisting that the machine fell onto my foot? So you're saying that it definitely didn't? In a way, I guess it did. The machine fell straight on top of me. Whole body. Okay, yep, there's the kicker. The machine kept wailing for the entire ordeal, while I was pinned under it. It took 4 men to lift the machine off me. I was pretty banged up, but hey, I noticed that my head was just about to... Oh no, I skipped it accidentally. What happened? No, unfortunate. That? You know what? At this point, I'm inclined to agree and stumbled around, immediately having a pretty gnarly concussion. My date asked if I was okay, and I kinda stumbled hands first and grabbed her. Memory melons. And she responded to by screaming and pushing me, causing me to fall backwards, hitting my already damaged head on a nearby rock, which caused my entire head to be cleaved in twain and my circuits and wires to spill out. You spilled your disgusting cranium innards all over the place? God, how embarrassing. I woke up in the emergency room a few days later. Apparently the doctors just about managed to patch me back up with some considerable difficulty. Oh? Well, the blood trauma of the impact kinda dented and broke most of my internables. My brains and whatnot, you know. The dogs were able to just about get everything back in one piece, but really struggled to fit the misshapen parts back into my head. The May surgeon bandaged. The May surgeon bandaged my head back up and chatted to me while applying the bandage. Mentioned in passing that due to the difficulty of getting all of the bits of brain skull, broken glass, and foam pieces back into my head, that if I took the bandage off for even a second, kaboom! Oh my god, the doctor put dynamite in your head? No, he meant that my head would explode on its own. You know, pop like a gigantic oozing pimple? Oh, that's why you're wearing the bandage even now? Correct. Even now, if I were to take it off for even a moment. What I don't get is why your bandage has fuckface written on it. Oh right, that. So basically, while the doc put the finishing touches on the bandages, I was telling him about my evening from my mediocre date to the machine falling on me. And the doc laughed and stated that it was quite a small world because his daughter had been on a date at the same phone bar on the same night as the accident, and that her date had also been crushed by a fortune-telling machine before groping her, falling backwards, and then... Oh dear. Well, at that point the doctor realized just how small the world really was and decided to write fuckface across my bandage because of the whole groping his daughter fiasco. Yikes. Why didn't you just, you know, wash it off? I tried! Believe me, as soon as I got home, I tried. I couldn't have gone into work with fuckface written across my forehead, and getting fired would have meant losing my only source of income, and my admittedly lousy but only place to live. Well, why couldn't you get it out then? Oh come on, it could have been that hard to get some of the marker off the bandage. Yeah. It's deep in the fiber. I tried water, soapy water, bleach, drain, I don't know. I would have just drank the drain cleaner, admittedly. Sorry, continue. Well, I must have passed out from the drain cleaner fumes because I turned up for my shift at the burger joint 3 days late. High as a kite. Needless to say, Bunny fired me on the spot. Yeah, that will do it alright. So then I ended up losing the apartment, and you know, I lost my job, lost my apartment, lost my self-respect, and my hope for a better future, but I gained a possum. A fair exchange. Please tell me you kept a possum. Yes. I didn't so much keep it. It just kind of just followed me home. I think it believes that I'm its mother. Oh, it loves you. It keeps screaming at its own ass. It just keeps screaming. It knows no love, only screaming. Oh hey, there he is right now. Oh, what a play possum. He's adorable. He's a flea-ridden. You're just jealous. Of what? Yes, please. Of how much I care about him. I'm not, I mean, you've just met him. And I'll die for him, Randy. Look, Possum Antics aside, I've been renting this dumpster from my old boss since it's technically the cheapest property in town. And I still barely make enough to pay that hungry bastard. Oh, gouchy rent. With how much money I lose from getting mugged by hostile birds and losing tips by depressing the weirdo customers who call the phone sex hotline. I can't stand for this anymore. This place is depressing enough as it is, and reliving why I'm here has just made me realize that at this rate I'm going to die in here, cuddling a scarless body pillow in a Randy-made nest comprised solely of used syringes and old newspaper. Statistically improbable. That's the spirit, go out. Randy. Stick it to the man. Yeah, he needs to change his life. Yeah, who knows, maybe it will finally kill me. Wouldn't that be a sweet release? I need to get out of here. I want to see the world. You go, Randy. Okay, Scratchy, the world is scary and also I'm made out of paper and other such fragile things. I need to see somewhere that isn't here. Hang on a second. How long have I been talking for? Quite a long time, Randy. I'm late for work, I would say. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, you're off the chain now, Randy. Go truly nuts. Whoa, that's pretty great. Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't find you at the park, to be frank. Can we save now? Yes, we can. Save. Because I wonder what happens if I do the off the chain. No, you don't understand. Okay. All that I have nothing to lose, so it was just talk. I could lose my dumpster. It's all I have left. Oh, phone god, there is somehow a place even lower for me to sing to. I can't go back to the streets, man. I reek of desperation. Actual alpha male thugs will smell my whimpering cowardice and instantly attempt to mock me, and when they realize I have nothing left to take, they will take their frustration out by taking turns hitting me over the head with garbage can lids. Oh, that does actually sounds really fun. Worry not, I'll protect you from him. Yeah. We'll be okay. You really think so? Yes. I don't know what I'm going to do if I lose this job. I need to get to work. I'm sorry I have to ditch you like this. You deserve better. I do think we deserve better, yes. Although we are also an asshole. You've been nicer to me than anyone else so far, and I have no idea why. Okay, fine. You have actually been that consistently nice to me. But I have nobody else left. So this goodbye then? For a whole 5 or so hours till my shift at the park is over. Yes. Wait a second. Dude, I live in a tent at the park. Wait, did you say that you dwell in a tent at the park? Oh dear, that's quite unfortunate. You live in a dumpster, Randy. It's a good life there, Randall. Living in a tent has its benefits. Like, no rent, greedy landlords, no roommates. Minus my close proximity to drug dealers and hostile bumpers. It's not a bad gig. Yeah, no thank you. As awful as this dumpster is, if I had to spend another second at the park, the necessary would just end up ripping this damn bandage off. Right, but then you would not have fuckface on your forehead anymore though. Yeah, and my brains would spill out. But then you wouldn't be a fuckface anymore either. Just quickly jot a suggestion down too. But I mean, my point was you're heading towards where I live. So we're actually going the exact same way, Randy. Why not make this a date? Oh, wow. I've never been asked out on a second date. Oh. Well, obviously not a date, I'm just really bored. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I did enjoy the last one, you know? As if I'd be willing to lose a cutesy lovable bum like you. Nothing not out. Oh baby. Oh, okay, so this time it worked out. I am not watching this. A second date. Finally, something to cross off my bucket list. Oh. Repeating. Bet a smooth rock and die somewhere other than inside of a fast food place toilet stall. We can work on the rest of the list later. Well then, let's waste no time. After you, my sweet. Just watch your step. The moisture trash can get quite slippery. I wonder how far this can go. I mean, can we, in the end, get an apartment or something like that? Can we decorate this apartment? Can we get married? Alright, just 15 more minutes of walking and... It's only 15 more minutes until we hit 15 minutes. Okay, unless you have some kind of cryptic propulsion system that allows you to get around without using your legs, it surely must have taken you at least 15 minutes to walk from the park. Subway? You took the subway here? Wait, I could have sworn that you've repeatedly said that you are literally penniless and poverty-stricken. Oh, I don't pay my fare, I just usually hop on. And nobody hassles you or asks to see your tickets? Nope, usually people just look the other way. Literally, people hate looking at me. I'm literally green man. People leave me well enough alone. Huh? If you're with me, no ticket dudes are gonna bother you. Besides, I've never seen any stuff down there. The whole subway's falling apart down there. It's lawless. Sigh. You know what? Why the heck not? Yeah, Randy. Take some chances. I'll take the risk. To spend time with my dear and loving companion. After all, what could possibly go wrong? Walker, your wallet bozo, hand it over, or your dumb phone face gets it. Why did I trust you? You lay eggs. Hey, no need to be rude. Just because you're getting mugged doesn't mean you get to pout. Oh god, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep learning to hide in your shell for as much of your life as you can, like a hermit crab lesson, and then sporadically keep on learning it just to make my own life even worse. This sucks. Haha, you're an idiot. Andy. Oh. Your idea sucks. Hey, am I fucking invisible? The wallet bozo, or I'll start stabbing. But you're holding a gun. You can't. You will learn what it's like to be stabbed with a gun if you don't hand that wallet over, so help me phone god. Oh god, sir, I don't even have a wallet. Wait, you don't have a wallet? Bullshit, everyone's got one. So what do you carry your money around in then? I only have change, I don't... Then hand it over! I don't care if it's a mere pittance. I demand monetary compensation for this so far fruitless endeavor. Been a banana. This is the only money I have left. Should I... Oh god, what the hell do I say? Randy's gonna get turned to fucking syrup. Well, there couldn't be more than 150 in his pocket. It's not worth risk. Oh, okay. We need to save. We need to save. It's not worth risking your life for 150, fuck that, but it's all he has. I don't know. It's nothing neither, Randy's life, in fairness. Nothing for nothing seems like a fair trade. But then again, is Randy just gonna take everything sitting down forever? Randy being Randy? Yeah, he probably is. Until something comes along that kills him. And even after he fully cooperates, that is. Oh god. What should I... Yes, okay. Save. Stop, drop and roll, Randy. Just ditch the change. Stand up. I think he should stand up for himself. He might die. Don't let life fuck you over yet again. You think I can really stand up for myself? Yes, Randy, I know you can. Well, why don't we find out? You're right. Listen here, you scrundle. I'm a proud. I don't know what he said. I'm armed. You're not. Just hand over the chains, bozo. Oh, alright. Here. It's every penny I've got to my name. Cool beans, thanks. You know what the funny thing is? This thing isn't even loaded. Yo, no shit. Are you kidding me? Hey, I've gotten good enough at this to know to only tell you that after I'm done robbing you. Haha, I'm so great. I just now realized that he has a knife for a head, so he could have stabbed us. Probably. If the gun's not loaded then, may I have some of my change back, please? Some. Why are you negotiating with him, Randy? Ask for all of your money back. Yes, and more. It's a no either way, bozo. Negotiate. Randy, it's art of the deal. For the record, I said that this thing wasn't loaded, not that I couldn't snap your neck like a breadstick if I felt like it. Bandages. Okay, that's completely fair. Have a nice day. You're pathetic, man. Later, bozos. That's a turn off, man. Did I do good, hon? For about 6 seconds, sure. I just heard dried leaf crunching in my arousal gland. And what a nerve-wracking six seconds there were indeed. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm a damn train wreck. A mere schmuck. Why, I can't even avoid getting marked, right? Don't beat yourself up, Randy. Getting marked is rarely voluntary. By definition, isn't it never voluntary? After all, some people pay taxes willingly. Cha-cha-cha. I'm here all night, folks. Oh. Yep, still got it. Let's just sit quietly and wait till we get to the park. Well, here we are. Our youth syringes, discarded condoms, and enraged avians filled paradise. Phone God, I hate this place. Yeah, try living here. Oh, it's not so bad. At least the grass acts as a free condom dispensary. Ugh. I have no idea why I said that. Is that really so terrible? Fuck, this is an absolute wretched location. Yep, this base is truly a wretched hive of panscom and bird villainy. So what now? I guess I'll get to work. You can see any hostile swans nearby? A few, alright? Guess you should take those out then. Randy's obituary. Those are fair results, right? Oh, 1 to 5. More usual than fair, perhaps. Heck it, I can't do this anymore. Those things are medium-sized duck-scaled feather dinosaurs with snake necks and they have teeth. This isn't worth any amount of money, and certainly not that kind of money I get for it. If I only hadn't used that damn fortune teller machine, this whole chain reaction of abject misfortune wouldn't have happened. Who am I kidding? You're right. I need to stick up for myself. Just do it. Things would ever get better if I don't show the world that I deserve better, you know? Yes, Randy. Which could, you know, not listen to my awful advice. Yeah, show the world that you're not the sack of shit that it thinks you are. You know, winners have BDAE suck. Yeah, wait. People think I'm a sack of shit. Yeah, and they will forever to keep proving them right. Not for long, with the right attitude. You're right. I should have the attitude of a winner. They say you should dress for the job you want, after all, not the job you have. And you're sort of to dress like a hobo, which gives out a conflicting message. Meaning that I'm a hobo. Yep, that's the one. I need to take charge of my own destiny, or die trying. I'm hoping it won't come to that, and that simply trying will be sufficient enough, but you know... Oh, he's getting a call. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call. On the hotline. Ooh. Randy, you're actually going to take this. Yes. I'm sure it will take but a jiffy. Maybe the customer finishes quickly if I cry during... This is grim, man. Hello, sir, ma'am. My name is Randy Jade and I'm Randy for you tonight. I'm sorry, my manager, he forced me to say that. Yeah, I know the spiel. Yada yada. Wait a moment, that voice. Alright, let's get down to business. What are you wearing, darling? Oh, it's this bus. I'm gonna save. Okay. Post mugging sexy phone call. What are you wearing, darling? Well, I'm kind of wearing a denim jacket and a white plaid shirt with a busted button, and I've got bandages on my... Yeah, you dirty slut. You would. Hang on. Did you just say bandages? Well, yeah. Out of curiosity, did you just get off the subway a little while ago? Yeah? How did you know? Dude! I just mocked you! That was me! Oh. Oh, nice to... Small world, am I right? Yeah, I guess. Dude, I'm using your pittance of a haul to call you right now. I'm literally using your last fistful of change in order to get my rocks off. Boy, what a world. I think I'm gonna start crying and now I'm actually worried that to enhance the experience for him. Hey, sweet lips, you still there? Yeah, of course you are. I've got 1:55, so the next 4 minutes it will take me to finish this call. I'm a VIP. So doll, talk dirty to me. Yes? Randy, come on, man. This is beneath you. But this is my job in the banana. At least one of them. Oh yeah, it's your job. It's your job to serve me. To please me. Sweet cheeks! Well, what cheeks? I don't have a face. My face is a... Oh, don't play coy, I know exactly which set of cheeks I mean. Randy, hang up on him. Right now, or I'm leaving you. You're worth more than this. Let's do a little safe. That's in garbage. Or you. Ah, shit. It's always the ultimatums, isn't it? Yes! This is the first and only ultimatum that I've issued to you. So, I gotta choose between one of my two sole sources of income that allow me to keep my dumpster, or you? Yes, that's the choice. You either get to spend the night with me, or spend the rest of your day talking strangers into climax. Why is this even a choice? Yet? Why? You're right. I'm sorry, sir, but you're a bastard man. Yeah, I'm not helping you get off. Excuse me. Why, how dare you? I'm a VIP, pal. Paying customer. It's my fucking money! Who on earth even hops on the subway just to mock people with an empty gun? I actually worked for that money, you hacker. You're just a persuasive beggar who has to pass himself off as a bigger threat than he is to get even a dime from people like me. Why, you? Well, I'm standing here in a murky phone box with my pants around my ankles, and you? Whoa. You really are that pathetic, aren't you? Good job, Randy. That's actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, I actually feel much less bad now. I might be the only person in all of Dialtown who needs that money more than I do. Yeah, Randy. Oh, don't you dare talk to me like I'm a fucking charity case. I'm tough as shit, man. I'll fuck you up, No, this is sad. Oh, you think you're real tough now that you're on the other end of the phone line, huh? Pretty boy. Mark my words, pal. I'll be searching for you, and I will find you. And I'll make you pay for not getting me off. Tracking one man across the entire city because he doesn't pity you enough to be willing to get you off. Jeez, talk about a cuckold, huh? Can you say that again, please, but louder? What? No, fuck you. It doesn't. It doesn't work if you're into being degraded. I thought you wanted me to be your bitch a moment ago. I can be versatile. Hang up, damn. Hang up your head. I'm just gonna hang up now. What? No. You just reeled me back in. Do you know who I am, pal? I've got mob connections, man. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, nobody hangs up. Yay, Randy. Good job. Though, do you think the mob connection bit was true? He did have a weapon head. Oh, please. Dialtown mob are the only crowd in this entire city who are more pathetic than me. I don't know about that. Name one successful heist that they've managed to pull off. Well, didn't they steal a tiger from the zoo? They did. But that wasn't even the point of the heist. It wasn't? Nah, they were trying to rob Theodore's safe, but they fled when Theodore shot at him with his rifle. One of the buffoons just happened to open the tiger pen on his way out, and the tiger followed them back to their base. They did try dropping it off at City Pound 3 times, but every time the people there said, and I quote, "Poos poos to chonkers." I'll try it. So wait, are you done with both jobs then? You know what? I guess I am, swans and all. I can't face swans again. I'm not strong enough. I'll say they mock you worse than the knife cock did. They can smell weakness, you know. And with no money left to take, they're gladly settle for your dignity. Oh, and your kneecaps, definitely those two. But I use those every day. Those bastard birds can't have them. Yeah, the only person to ever touch your kneecap should be you. I agree with that, and an unlicensed Colombian physician in certain very specific circumstances. Yeah, that sounds mostly correct, yes. But yeah, wrangling swans and strangling schmeck over the phone is beneath me. What about your dumpster rent, though? Good for you, aunt. Yeah. I guess the dumpster will have to go then, since the dirty time, hotline work, and being beaten up by birds is what made me very expensive habit of owning a home sustainable. Home? That's adorable. Plus, you know, the office one eating this month's rent received is a bit of a property setback, admittedly. Yeah, it's always a bummer when that happens, I guess. Oh, by the way, do you think I could maybe stay at yours tonight? Okay, let's do a safe. Perhaps a nails safe. Okay. Sure. There's always room in my tent for you, hon. No, fuck that, you smell, get lost. Be a total asswiper as per usual. Oh, I don't know what to say. Whatever it is, better not be a more ceaseless stuttering. No, it's just clear dictation, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Sorry, I just entered the tent then. I actually don't know if this has like adult themes, as far as it can go with phones, but well, so this is your tent. No, it's Constantinople. Well, it could be our tent if you want it to be. You really mean it? Yeah, I'm all in now with Randy. No, I mustn't. It's a gracious offer, and it means a lot to me, but yeah, go get your shit together. And also take off the bandage. Well, I don't exactly know how much sleep I'd get every night being mere feet away from those aggressive feathered snake-necked monsters. Not an issue, the kids on the playground go home once it gets dark. You thought I meant. If you see a child that fits that exact description over on the playground, please call the alien task force. Or don't, actually. They're probably want to take a look at you too, come to think of it. Why would they want to take me in? You know those kids used to be great for free labor. Oh, because because you're just so darn beautiful that you're out of this world. Good save. You really think so? Sure, why not? Oh, Randy. So, I know it's a bit sudden, but since we're back at your place, we could always, you know, read a good book, fuck like nuclear rabbits, or trying to outfuck the entirety of Chernobyl. Equal eggs with a large spoon. Not how I would have phrased it, but yeah, that is indeed what I was getting at. Okay, that'll be fine. Cool, sexual antics, whatever. Nah, not for me, thanks. I'm more into gravel than sex. Let's sex. Hot dog. Sure, Hey there, little guy. Go. So, am I feeling leather or skills right now? Both? Neither? Beats me, man. Just keep feeling it. Can do. That's, okay. Okay, you've given that nipple plenty of attention. You might want to switch. I tell you, when I've had enough. Right, sorry. Please, for the love of God, you've licked it raw already. Your slide is like acid. Cut away. You okay? Hon? Did we just do the sexuals? Well, you licked one of my nipples and then came in your pants, if that counts. It counts, baby. It counts. Nice, glad you enjoyed that. And it's moments like these that make me glad that we aren't all constantly being observed by an out-of-universe entity. You just want to cuddle then? Sure. You can do what you like on the floor. Good night, Randy. Aw, let's go. After all, my crate's big enough for the two of us. Yeah, about that. Is the biohazard symbol on the crates? Am I safe sleeping in that thing? Oh, so you were willing to fuck in the crate, but won't cuddle it? I can confirm that the bed crate is 100% safe for human use. Okay, yeah, that's right. This is nice. Good night. Good night, you wretched thing, you. The following morning. Well, here we are. Alas, morning. Ah, another beautiful morning. God, my fucking eyes. Is it always this fucking bright around this time? Yeah, usually. God, fuck. I'm surprised you even have eyes. Do you? Eyes, optical sensors. Point is, I'm in agony. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, Randy's sound asleep, so, you wanna go back to bed? Right. Oh yeah, scratch it then. You got any backup IDs? Do I look like a creature that has IDs? Nah, please narrate drive the self-plot along for me. Well, I've been doing that the whole game, Cryptid, of very little enterprise, so I don't see any point in stopping now. Groovy, so what's the plan? I don't know, we could just go to the fairground, check on those eggs of yours. Capital ID, let's do that. But first, Katsu. Ah, me medicine. I think you're meant to take maybe a spoonful at most that stuff at any given time, and only if you're sick. Oh, boo-hoo, better send me to jail. Because I drank too much, got nectar, and stop calling me that. Oh god, no. I stuck a cherry again. Let's save. Please no, my life insurance ran out. My Alsatians and they need their ointments. Please, ma'am, I'm too tired to die. I simply won't have the energy to jolt back to life and start a new religion based on the hellish afterlife that I claim is all beyond the peripherals of undead. I can change it. So wait, if you do die and then come back, can I join your doomsday cult? I know how that feels. You never get up in the morning. Hence why you get up in the afternoon or evening. Eat a whole animal carcass and then go back somewhere. Truly a momentous life. Who needs a wife, career, or aspiration of any kind when you can just wake up at dusk to eat some roadkill? Would you mind if I had a snack right now? Is the snack roadkill? No. I don't believe you. Yes. Then no. Bitch. Anyway, what are you actually here for then? I want to get access to the fun fair, please. Can I hazard a guess and say you don't have $2 and thus can't afford tickets? Whoa, you must have a brilliantly high IQ. Yeah, that's just basic deduction skills. Look, can I be real with you? This quest isn't exactly something that I can easily explain to my boss. Like, say my boss checks the CCTV footage and asks why I let you enter without paying for a ticket, what do I even say? My scary friend wishes to check on the eggs that she laid in our fun fair? Honestly, that sounds pretty good to me, perfectly understandable. Yeah, well, I'm sure that this is a very common cryptid dilemma, but my boss is very much human. He drinks coffee, not bad bits, and he files taxes yearly so he can live in a house. Ooh, civilizations are scary. What is Texas? You know, you might find it pretty straightforward if you actually domesticated yourself. Hard pass, I'm far wrong proud. Proud of living in a tent fighting swans for a sucky pond bread. Is that really a rewarding life? He's yours? Alright, so I can't let you in, obviously, sorry. It's okay, I'm used to being let down. Maybe I can change your mind. Count yourself lucky if I name even one of my hatchlings after you. Bitch. Hey, no need to. Wait. You were gonna name one of your kids after me? That depends. Does Jerry stand for Jerjemin? No, it does not. Gertolomeo then? Also no. Geraldbert? Stop this! Look, Randy had some change with him last time you were the two were here, right? Why not see if it amounts to $2 whole damn dollars? And use that to pay yourself in. I'm sure Randy's too downtrodden and submissive to do anything other than shove the money into your hands if you so much as suggest Dialtown. Yeah, no can do, Chief. It's all gone. What happened to it? They took every penny he had to his name. Oh, don't tell me these ones have developed a taste for sweaty copper and nickel coins as well. They were relentless, Jerry. They came from the pond all at once. Nah, Subway Mugger. Put a gun to his head. I tried to coach him to stand up for himself, but he chickened out. So I dispensed, and I willingly took his beating without audible complaining, as per usual. Yeah, that's literally exactly what happened. Lord, how unfortunate. Guess it's just Randy's luck to get mugged though. Eh. Well, with that curse ruining his life. Are you surprised? Wait. Curse? What now? The curse! Don't you remember the curse by the fortune teller robot at this very fun fair? Oh, come on. Surely you don't really believe in all this curse, hex, or bewitchment hogwash? I mean, I know you probably believe in the likes of Bigfoot, but Bigfoot is really an our kindred spirit. Magic is real, talking red, wearing pants told me so. Well, if Bigfoot was real, which he definitely is, then why you two would definitely make quite a pairing. Fuck, I should have brought Bigfoot on the date instead of Randy. Dating primordial ape-man aside, what were we talking about again? The robotic fortune teller. Yeah, about that. We've had the hunk of junk for years. My boss bought a stupid booth on a whim ages and ages ago. Figured it would make a good novelty attraction, I guess. But the thing is, basically the thing doesn't work, like at all. Then why even have it at all? From what Randy told me, that's definitely the case. No, you don't understand. Even less functional than you're picturing. And yet it remained, would you say, magically so? Well, to be frank, the boss just threw the booth over in the corner away from the rest of the other attractions. Figured people just don't bother with it. So he could hire cheap repairmen to take a gander at it, I guess. Then along came Randy. So wait, what was actually up with the booth then? From what I understand, those gaudy Madame Mediocre booths were mass-produced by an arcade company as a dumb novelty attraction for arcades and the like. You put a quarter in, her orb lights up, and the speaker behind her head dispenses a random pre-recorded fortune. So what was the deal then? The deal was that the bastard who programmed the randomizer got drunk the night before the cabinets all shipped out and thought it'd be fun and hilarious to add a really rare spoons to the fortune pool. Essentially, he decided to add a 1 in 1,000 chance of Madame Mediocre telling you that your fortune's gonna be full of ceaseless anguish and relentless torture. Fun! So Randy got the 1 in 1,000 chance. Geez, talk about unlucky, right? Yeah, luck doesn't really come into it actually. The drunken programming didn't actually enter in the odds of all the thousands, but instead 1,000 in 1. I wish I understood numbers so I could understand what that means. Essentially, instead of Madame Mediocre saying the line once every 1,000 or so times she booted up, she said the line every time. Around 1,000 times in a row, each and every time she was used. Combined that with the speaker being stuck on its highest volume setting, you've got a full explanation for exactly what happens to Randy. Through this, the game was rigged from the start. It took several of us to pull the booth off the lovable bozo, and then, well, the thing kept screaming for hours after he was taken to the hospital. The moment it stopped, we just threw an out of order sign on the thing and decided to pretend that it simply didn't exist. Honestly, it worked wonders so far. So wait, I don't understand. Randy isn't really hexed then? Nope, he's neither hexed, jinxed, enchanted, cursed, witched, nor bewarlocked. He's merely a Randy. I don't understand. Wait, what does that mean? Well, look, I'll admit his life is as bad as it probably could be, but... well, work backwards is all I'm saying. And it speaks to Madame Mediocre. Firstly, I repeat, Madame Mediocre is non-sentient and non-magical, inanimate objects. Secondly, I reiterate for the umpteenth time, you'll need a ticket to do that, ma'am. Can't you just let me in, if not for me, for Randy? Shit. Guys, I'm gonna stop right here. Now, I feel this has been enough. It's a super fun game, and I feel like there are literal hours of gameplay with like every dateable phone. I might get to them, I might not. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time, probably with a horror video again. So, yeah, see you next time. Bye bye!